Okay, look, I want to make this small video to show you that if you are a real estate agent and you're not closing deals and you want to, and you know you should be doing it, then I'm going to show you exactly what you should be doing so that you never face this situation ever again. Now, I'm also going to share with you a story that how I actually spent over $10,000 on ad spend, and I found a better way that worked even better and was for free. So I'm going to show you that solution, but I want to show you exactly what the top real estate agents in the world, okay? I'm personally from Australia, but this is in the world, and this is going to be people like Ryan Serhant and learning from the best to be the best. So let's get into it. Look, I'm going to give you all the knowledge that I've accumulated in the last 3 years and how I really separated myself in a very crowded market, which is essentially real estate in itself. It's so crowded, there's many people, and vendors just have so many options that it's just hard to choose from and know who's loyal and who's not. Now, you know that you are the person that should be selling the house, but you're not. But you know you should be doing it. So how do we overcome that? And how do we separate ourselves that way that we're never compared to anyone and we're seen as the simplest option to sell a house? So here I want you to understand this very simple concept. Now, it's not hard to find, but this is the perspective or how your vendors see you. So I want you to imagine that all these blue dots are real estate agents, right? And this is you now, okay? And you can see that it is quite hard to find yourself in there. As you can see, I have named it you now, but I want you to see the perspective of that is just you, right? Okay, and it's quite hard to really tell the difference. Now on the right is you after this video, and once discovering this method, I'm going to teach you. And you can see that your vendors see you stick out like a sore thumb, right? Because you're completely different. It's not even the same offer. It's not even the same presentation. It's an easy one for you because they're just like, well, these are all the same, but this guy was very different now, or this girl, whoever watching. But you can see that this is how I want you to be set in the market and separate yourself, okay? So, what is the secret key that got me to more sales? Well, this is what I did. And before you click off the video, trust me, this works. And if I spent over 10 grand on ads just for this method to beat it for free, then this is saying something. This is actually how powerful it is, because essentially all you're doing is buying views. Now, if you can get more eyeballs on yourself, on your sales, more people know who you are, more people are aware of you in your local market, then that's going to be a really good thing. Not based off how many sales, how many awards, but off of a social media and a presence online. So, like I said, if you want to become the best, then do what the best does. And look, Ryan Serhant is undoubtedly the best real estate agent in the world, okay? So whichever country you're watching this from, then you know that he is the guy. And what I love about him is his social media is on point. And honestly, besides the sales ability, you know, the networking that he has, I understand that. That aside, if he never posted the social media, then no one would even regard him as probably the best. Yes, there's facts, statistics, but the fact that he has an online presence unlike any other agent, it's crazy. You type out real estate agent, and he's probably the first face that comes up on Google or YouTube, right? Or even TikTok. So that's how you need to be, but you don't have to have millions and millions of followers. All you need is simply a cell phone, record yourself, and be known in your local area. So when actually getting to posting YouTube videos, Instagrams, TikToks, any of that, right? I want you to know this, okay? Before we move forward, before I teach you anything, is that these are the most common questions that I get asked, or maybe what you're thinking in your head. Well, look, I'm scared of posting and what my peers and the people in my office or even my family is going to think of me, and it might be a little bit embarrassing. But look, what choice do you want to make? Do you want to close more deals, or do you want to be afraid of never posting and never being able to do that? So you really got to decide, okay? And look, my first post wasn't the best, I can tell you that, but you can't think negatively about this, but you need to know that you have to put yourself out there, and no, it's not scary. You probably do all the time. I mean, you are a real estate agent. It's just simple, right? And look, if you can't think of any ideas, which is a common, kind of rejection of, look, I don't want to do social media. I don't like it that much. I don't have the time to do it. I have a video up here that I actually gave 5 different ideas on how you can actually get 5 different posts. And look, I have so many other videos that'll help you with ideas. That isn't an issue at all, so that shouldn't even be a worry for you. And look, at the end of the day, what do you rather decide? Would you rather not putting yourself out there, not closing as many deals, or taking a shot, which isn't even that much of a risk because you have nothing to lose? There is no money involved, okay? It's free. And these are the simple steps that I would use to achieve it if I really had to narrow it down. I have been putting hours into this little presentation, but hopefully I'm just getting my message across. I simply want you to grab your phone. Yes, you have it. If you're a real estate agent, there's no doubt that you have one. And look, I want you to just start filming. Like, I don't care what it is, just do it now, all right? Pause the video. I just want to get it out. Just film something. If it's a coffee that you're having, if it's something personal, if you're on a property at the moment, just show people a little bit more about yourself, right? Just do that. Okay, now that you're back, I want you to now do this 2 times per day, all right? Select a time where you're going to post twice every single day. Yes, you heard me right, every single day. I mean, if you want to be the best, then you need to do what people aren't doing. And after you post 2 to 3 times a day, okay, then you need to engage with people in your comment section. So if people like, people comment, you need to text them as soon as possible, or DM them, Messenger, direct message on Instagram, and you need to start interacting with the people, okay? So this is one way that you can get a lot of people to like your stuff, your posts, and start actually getting money off of Instagram, because most people say, oh, well, look, I post on social media and look, it does nothing for me. I haven't gotten anything. Well, this is why. Look, are you posting 2 to 3 times a day? Are you actually creating value for people and not just posting something about new listing, new block, sell, buy, email me? No, you want to give, you don't want to take. So here's an example. For number 4, you want to create a value post. Go into Canva, go on something like that. I know you've got the knowledge because you've probably been in the game for a while, and you want to do something like a 10-step PDF to get more money for your house before auction day. All right, simple as that. Then what you want to do is you want to post that, and you want to have a call to action. DM me the word 10 to get the 10 steps to get more money for your house. Then with those people, you're going to ask them, hey, look, are you interested in selling your home? Are you working with someone at the moment? And then you're going to interact with them and actually have a meaningful conversation that will actually lead to a sale relatively quickly. All right, and ideally, once you do this consistently, you're going to be starting to attract a lot of people, which is great, because then you have an audience that follows you, and then you have a record for people to look back at you and say, well, look, this guy has a certain amount of followers, a lot of people like him, he's given me a lot of content, a lot of value, and I feel like I can trust him already. And when you go into the deal in the presentation, you're just skewed because, if you don't do it, because you don't have anything for them to look at. Their trust is on one presentation in your offer, where if you're coming to the presentation, then they feel like they already know you because they've watched like all of your videos and they're almost a fan. And this is essentially how I want you to look at this. So it's called validated learning. Look, I don't want to get too scientific on you, but this is something you need to understand. You just want to make a post, whatever that is. It could be as simple as posting, a picture of the beach, just for something to relate to, right? And then you want to check the views, the likes, the comments. Is that something that people actually want or like? Then you're going to learn from the mistakes, learn from the data. Did this post get X amount of views? Did this post get X amount of likes? If so, we have to change it. If not, just continue it, okay? And you just want to give value. Just always giving value, okay? So essentially, this is the story of, like I said before, how I actually got $10,000 in advertising spend. That was actually over Google. It was also Facebook and TikTok. I probably spent around $3,000 in each of those platforms. And look, there's nothing wrong with using those platforms. They work. There's no doubt that they work. But just because I was limited just by, a little bit of knowledge, I did, obviously, there was things I think I could have improved on. But the point is that I'm trying to make is that what I did was I actually just switched completely. I stopped running my ads. I did nothing. I'm like, look, I just want to see that if I can actually get sales I know it's a different industry. It wasn't real estate, but the same principle applies. And the fact was that I actually got 4 million views on one video within a matter of only a month, okay? And that's a lot of views. Imagine if you had 4 million people looking at one of your listings. There's no doubt about it that someone would buy. I mean, come on, 4 million people, right? So it's insane that the reach that you can get, and that led me to more sales than I was having a higher return on investment because I didn't even pay for anything, and I was practically getting sales for free. And I used primarily TikTok. All I did was TikTok. I posted 3 times a day for 30 days. I got that million views. Within like a day, I got 100,000 views. And in the week, I got 1 million views. That's how quick it is. And that's the difference between paying for those views and the algorithm just hitting you in the face with all these people. And it's absolutely insane, okay? So if you were to take anything that I said today, okay, I don't know if you remembered anything. I know, just rewind it if you want to. But if you really want to make a difference and really want to close every deal, and I can guarantee that probably 80% of your deals will make a big difference if the people already know who you are before coming into that meeting and winning that vendor appraisal, okay? So start using social media to its full potential. You want to start posting either long form content, a photo of you, value, always giving back, live streams, polls, anything where your audience can interact with you. Now, if you really want to succeed, don't do this for 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, not even 2 years. Imagine if you did this for 5 years, let alone a decade, 10 years. Now, it might sound like a lot, and you're saying, well, I want to start selling quick. I need a quick solution. Trust me, this is your biggest secret weapon that you have in your back pocket that people won't be able to take from you, okay? When you have an audience, it's the best thing you can get. All right, just don't quit. Trust me, success is around the corner. You just need to test and iterate like I showed you before in that diagram with the loop. And if you're struggling for content ideas, trust me, I have heaps of videos, like I said before. Check that one out. And look, most importantly, just have fun, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You just want to have fun, and you just want to be experimental. I mean, I think Ryan Serhant, when he first started, he just was having fun with it. I mean, there's property videos, come take a look at the property, but you don't have to be like everyone else. Make it suited to your personality. Make it so that people get to know you more. And the better, more authentic you are, the better you are at going to be closing deals, and you won't even have to close them. They'll just close them themselves, okay? Because they trust you, they see you as that authoritative figure, you know what you're talking about, and they're just going to make things way more easier. So look, I wanted to make this short video. I really do hope that this helps. I have a lot more videos on my actual social media strategy. I'm getting more detailed into it. But look, if you're struggling with competition and you just hate losing deal after deal to someone else, this is honestly the best method that you're going to be able to use. And look, I do have a link in my description that helps real estate agents with this every single day. No, you don't have to click on it. It'll be the first link. I'm not pushing you into it, but if you were interested and you wanted to check it out, there is a video for you. If not, look, subscribe if you think that this content is actually helping you out, because I want to know if this is even worth my time. And hopefully I just added something into your day, maybe made it better. I don't know, but tell me in the comments if this definitely helped or not, and I'll change if I need to. But that was the message for today. Trust me, this works. Just keep doing it, keep moving forward, have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.